We all know that sugar makes us happy, but do you know why? The number one reason that sugar makes us happy is because it creates an increase in blood sugar that gives energy to the body and to the brain. And obviously, more energy means we're going to have a better mood. The second reason that sugar creates better mood is because of its release of dopamine and serotonin in the brain. Those are our two happy hormones. So an increase in sugar in the diet increases dopamine, creates some short-term boosted mood and elevated feelings. Now the problem with these two short-term mood elevations is that we get some long-term side effects. Number one is every time we create a blood sugar increase, we get that increase in energy. We tend to come crashing down a couple hours later because we get what's considered reactive hypoglycemia, where our blood sugar spikes, we get a spike in insulin, and then we drop our blood sugar too low, which creates bad energy, bad mood, depression, the opposite of the effects we're looking for. The second reason that we get long-term negative consequences from long sugar intake is because every time we create a dopamine rush in the brain, our brain starts to become more receptive or resistant to that dopamine, which means it takes more and more dopamine to create the same effect, meaning we have to increase and get higher and higher levels of sugar in the body to create the same desired mood elevations. And the last negative side effect comes from inflammation. Sugar is a neurotoxin. It's very inflammatory in the body, and the more and more sugar we eat, the more inflammation we create in the body. And inflammation, chronic inflammation, is related to mood disorders like depression. So we want to do everything we can to avoid that. So if you're someone who uses sugar to help boost your mood, just know that those short-term mood elevations are going to be coupled with long-term side effects. So it's generally best to not use sugar to change your mood.